Everybody, what's happening? We are live once again for SDCC talk. We're also going to talk about a big giveaway that we're going to be doing, and it's a lot of fun. And if you're wondering what the items are behind us, well, that has a little something to do with it. And we'll give you more of the rules and how to enter and all that good stuff very, very, very soon. However, we do have some friends along with us tonight. Heather, do you want to name off who's with us tonight?
We've got Blazen Pops.
Yes.
Completely Cory,
okay.
a.k.a. Cory Collectibles, a.k.a. a bunch of other stuff.
A lot of Corys, yes.
A lot of Corys.
Yes.
And Wes Howard of Poppin' Off Toys.
Oh, Poppin' Off Toys! And guess what? Here they are. Welcome, everybody. Oh, my God, your windows are all screwed up. What happened? Not going to really stop.
Hey, everyone.
Looks like an earthquake happened. Hello, guys. If you want to, go ahead and introduce yourself. We already mentioned who's who, but if you want to tell everybody who you are.
Oh, I guess I'll go first. But this is Wes from Poppin' Off Toys.
I'm Zach.
I'm Kathy.
We're Blazing Pops.
And my name is Cory. I am completely Cory, aka all the stuff Heather said.
And much more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how did SDCC treat all of you guys? Did you all make out? Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah.
No.
I got my Pixar pops. I'm good.
Which pop was that, Wes?
The Pixar pops. I got them, so I'm good.
Awesome. Okay, so that's a big win for you.
Yep. I'm good.
You know, when these cons come along, a lot of pops are released, and when there aren't a whole lot of things that don't fit in your collection, but they just look cool and you want to go out and buy them, that's what becomes a problem for me. Because then I go out and I'm like, oh my God, con pops, and I'm grabbing them all off the shelf. I get them home and I'm like, they don't fit anywhere in my room. They go with nothing. What am I going to do with them now? So, did you guys happen to pick up any pops that were like not up your alley, but they just look cool and you wanted them?
I got Johnny Rico. Doesn't really fit anywhere, but I like him.
Oh, hold on, I have to look at our list because we have like 17 or 18 of them. I don't know, that Fox, we only collect Harry Potter unless we really, really like it.
Yep.
So, we only have a couple of those, but that one looks really nice.
I ended up picking up a total of one pop, and it was
That kid, okay.
They're just so upset that I only got one pop, apparently. But it is the San Diego Toucan, which I really thought was awesome that they did an ad icon for, specifically for the con. And that was the only one I ordered because I'm broke at the moment.
Well, good reason then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, the same kind of thing for us. Wong was on the top of my list. I really wanted Wong. Are you guys hearing me okay? Because people are telling me there's an issue with my sound.
We can hear you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully everybody can hear us out there. I turned the gain up, so hopefully you guys can hear us. I actually bought a set that I didn't think I would buy when I first saw them, but when I did see them, I just about blew my mind, or it blew my mind. I picked up these guys, the aliens from The Simpsons. Now, I don't collect The Simpsons, like, at all, but these pops are ridiculous. Did you guys happen to pick these up, any of you?
No, I kind of wish we did because the glow on them is so awesome, and I don't collect the Simpsons, but I really like the glow on that.
Yeah, they sort of fit into my collection just because they're glow-in-the-dark. I love glow-in-the-dark pops. I have a lot of glow-in-the-dark pops, so they fit in just for that reason. Also, they're sort of like oversized pops, which is kind of cool. When you see them in person, they're like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. In person, they're much different than what you expect by looking at the photo.
Is it almost like the Thanos pop? How it's like fits bigger in the box?
Sorta, yeah. I mean, in fact, they are so tall that they put these little like spongy things, like foam things at the top, because they show them this picture here. I'll pull that off. But there's like little spikes coming out of the dome of the helmet. It's so it doesn't poke through the box. In fact, people were having issues with their little spikes coming out of the top of the box.
Yeah, I had seen some of those on Facebook. People, the top of their boxes had holes.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah. So what do you guys consider your very favorite of SDCC 2019? And when I say that, I'm not just saying the pops that were in store. I'm talking about everything at Fun Days and all that kind of jazz. Tell me what your favorite was. We'll start with you, Wes, because I can already see you have something in your hand.
Absolutely. This is by far my favorite. Carl and Ellie from Up. When they announced this one, I just thought the design looked amazing. Obviously, Pixar, so, I'm going to get it regardless. But, it's the only movie that you cry in the first 10 minutes,
Yeah.
And so this was a special part of the movie. They killed it with the design. It looks great. So that was number one on my list to get. Now, if I was at Fun Days, I'm sure I would fall in love with those Freddies. But since I wasn't there, I have no interest in the Freddies. They did look cool, though. I thought they did some pretty cool designs. The Conan Woody as well. That's one I would like.
Conan Woody's really cool. I wanted the Iron Man Conan. Yeah. Did any of you guys win a Conan, by the way?
4 years in a row.
Wes, have you ever been to Fun Days?
No.
Never.
I've tried, and like my rep, they're like, no, there's no way we can get you in. You basically have to know somebody or have a bot at this point, a really fast bot as well, because it's seconds those tickets sell out.
Oh, I know.
So I would love to go, but it seems a lot of Instagram accounts got to go this year. So keep plugging away, guys. Maybe that will happen for y'all soon.
Well, the fact that they didn't have Wes from Poppin' Off Toys there, that's blasphemy, in my opinion. They should have had you there. What is that? With a chair with your name embroidered on it. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I would love that.
Oh, wow. Population got a Conan Pennywise in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, population. That's awesome.
Pretty jealous.
Oh.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
So, Cory, what were your favorites of SDCC 2019?
Honestly, I'd have to say the Freddy Venom, which is one that I will never have in my entire life. It's a 24-piece.
Yeah.
That thing's already going for thousands of dollars, so that's a disappointment. But besides for that, there was actually probably a good 13 or 14 that I chose out of the list. But like I said, I'm broke, so there's no way in hell that I was going to buy anything that I couldn't afford at the moment. So
yeah, no, I hear you. This is probably the first SDCC since I've been collecting that I didn't spend a ridiculous amount of money. However, and when I say that, I mean going out to the store. Now, I did spend a good amount of money buying some other things, like the Toy Tokyo box that dropped. I bought that because I really want the glow-in-the-dark Rat Fink. I bought it literally just for that. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the other stuff. And additionally, I bought that fun box, the box of fun. Which
I did too.
We'll get to that. I want to talk a little bit about that as we get a little deeper in this conversation. But how about you guys, Blazen Pops? What was your favorite pops for SDC 2019?
So I saw on Facebook, did they give out prototypes at Fun Days, right?
Yeah.
So somebody got the prototype to the Behringer pop.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. So that would be my favorite that I've seen come out of all of this so far.
Yeah, I saw somebody post the other day that at Fun Days they got the Infinity Gauntlet, the Proto, and that was something that really blew my mind. I would love to get my hands on that, but of course that's one of those $1,000 items that I'm never going to buy.
Yeah, good luck.
Yep.
And the way they do the Protos is pretty interesting too. It appears that you get a little coin, and then you hand it in, and you get a mystery Proto.
Yeah.
But it appeared that people were leaving with more than one, so I don't know how many they get. I don't know how that plays out. but we're going to talk to Jason Swoboda this week, and we're going to find out everything about it because he was actually there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so look out for our podcast, Heroic Nonsense. We'll probably talk about it on there. And if you're not listening to Heroic Nonsense, you totally should be. It's so much fun.
You totally should be, because you guys are absolutely hilarious.
Thank
like, oh my gosh, I listen to you guys while I'm at work, and I am laughing hysterically the entire time. And I swear I talk to you guys like out loud because you guys are so funny.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you enjoy it. Hold on. There's bad echo. Is that me again? Can you turn me down just a tad? Turn down the... Yeah, there you go. Turn me down just a little bit. It could be me.
Okay.
So let's move on. So least favorite of SDCC 2019. Was there one pop that stood out for you and you're just like, oh my god, I don't like that thing at all?
You didn't like that gold thing.
That gold Demi Gordon thing or whatever.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah.
Not so
I
much.
think they're trying to like pull a gold hopper with that one because everyone went crazy over the gold hopper when he was handed out at Fun Days last year. But I don't think they realized that it's because it was such a limited piece and not that it was gold.
Yeah.
Well.
It being limited is the reason why people wanted it.
I
But the
think
gold
so.
Demigorgon is, not so much.
Yeah, I did.
How about you, Wes? What was your least favorite of the list?
You know, I was just trying to sit here and think of it. I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't understand or get Dragon Ball Z. I've never or anything. I know a lot about it because I ship a lot of Dragon Ball Z pops. So I'm always confused by, oh my gosh, there's the guy has the same name, the same haircut, but it's different people, and now he's red. So probably the red dude, Gotenks or Goku or Go-No or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, probably.
Cory?
Honestly, there's probably a bunch that I could get into, but I'm not worried about what I don't like. I'm worried about seeing Cletus pay $12,000 for a Clockwork Orange pop.
I know. That's incredible.
What the hell?
Yeah, that was incredible. Cletus, he's an awesome guy. We've talked to him many times. But when I saw him on there buying that pop, I started sweating because I just thought about that money and what I could do with $12,000. Like that just absolutely blows my mind. But good for him if he can do it. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say for me, my least favorite are the chromes, and it's a blanketed statement. I think lately chromes are they're so overdone, and I think it's just obviously it's just a cheap gimmick for Funko to make an extra couple dollars. But I'm just tired of the same characters being chrome for sure, like Vegeta. We're having like every color of Vegeta under the sun being made right now. So I guess I was really kind of not real happy about those. Those didn't really turn me on. Heather, was there anything that stuck out for you that wasn't like meh?
Yeah, well, my least favorite this year, aside from the chromes, because they are overdone and lazy, in my opinion, and the fox that was flocked, I thought that was annoying because I feel like it should have feathers rather than fur, because it's a bird.
Right.
It's a phoenix.
Right.
But I really disliked the Star Wars one. Is it called a Sith Trooper?
Oh yeah. What? Why?
Because it looks so much like the Target exclusive Stormtrooper.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna find out why he's red from the movie.
Yeah. In the film, I think it's going to be But you're going to be thinking while you're watching the film, oh look, it's the Target Stormtrooper. Why is he there?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna think.
They must have used their red card for their suits.
Yeah. No, I'm not big into Star Wars anyhow. Like the pops, I feel like I don't know. In my opinion, they're just boring to me. They're not exciting to me. So I think that's another part
Well,
of
I mean,
why.
it's a fandom that you're just not into.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Well,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
like the same with
It's
Wes
not my
and
thing.
Dragon Ball. It's not his thing, so he doesn't really understand it. Some people might not understand my love for Marvel, right? So, although Marvel seems to be like the most popular thing of all time right now, I don't know if you guys saw, but they did a whole MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe thing last night at San Diego Comic-Con, and it was all over Facebook all last night. So, Marvel is like the in thing right now, and that could either be a good thing or a bad thing for me, especially being a Marvel collector. I don't know.
They also passed Avatar finally
Yes,
for
I
the
saw that.
highest grossing movie of all time.
I saw that. And speaking of Freddy's, we'll move right into it, by the way. Let's see, down here. The fun box, or the box of fun, rather. Who got theirs?
I mean, we don't have them. I ordered it, but
Right, that's what I mean. Who got there? Like, who ordered it? Wes? How about you? You guys didn't order one?
I tried. It wouldn't go through.
Oh, wow.
You know how it has the little bars, and it'll be like, you're in line. Well, I got in line, and then my credit card info was just like messing up so many times that they were like, all right, dude, we're sold out. Don't even worry about it.
Aw.
Yeah.
That sucks, man, because I noticed, so I was doing a live chat with a couple of people on Instagram, and they were having a hard time with their Amazon Pay. For whatever reason, I got in. It almost seemed like the moment it opened, I got in, I bought with Amazon Pay, and I got out. It was like really fast. And then I wanted to order one for Heather because Heather had passed out. And so the plan is, a side note, we're going to do a live unboxing with a ton of people on the channel. So Wes, I don't know if you're interested, but maybe we could even have you on a live unboxing. We're actually going to have a lot of people here at our house. I'm going to set up a whole thing outside that evening and have lights shining on us, and we're all just going to walk up and open our boxes and show off what we got.
What's your address again?
Please come.
The two did you get Heather one? Because they're really strict about the 2 boxes.
Yes, so I ordered one for Heather under a different address, one that she always uses, and under a different credit card, under Heather's credit card. So I was able to order that, and I think we're good to go. I have order confirmations for both. So I'm hoping we get them soon. I remember last time it took about 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the photos of what could be inside of the boxes?
Yeah, I saw them when I woke up this morning, and hey, I'll be happy with whatever. I love for there to be like 1 or 2 like crazy limited ones. I don't know if I saw that on any of the pictures though.
So one of our friends caught that on the back of the tube. It actually reads something like "Find the Freddy Grail." It has some wordage back there, or Freddy Treasure or something. So there might be a really special one that goes out, and I'm wondering if it's the gold Tiki Freddy. It could be. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I can't wait to see what we get here. Last year when we ordered the fun box, we opened with about 8 other people, and we literally all got about the same thing. So yeah. I'm hoping this year there's a little bit more, we all get a little something different. That would be nice.
I hope Heather gets like the crazy grails and you just get 3 different colored chromes.
Why? Everybody is always siding with Heather for some reason. I'm the villain. I hope Chris gets bull crap. He's a piece of crap. I hate that guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to opening it. I'm really excited. Now, out of all the ones I've seen so far, the Chucky one is the one that is the standout. That's the one I would really like to get my hands on. The Batman and Joker are cool as well.
Yeah, those are neat.
The only thing I wish is that we had a chance to get the Ant-Man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Did you guys happen to order the stuff online on Funko Shop on the day of?
I got in there, got in the cart, was paying, and I was like, I don't think I want it. And so I bailed.
Wow, really?
I did, yeah.
What were you going to buy?
Well, that was my problem. I wasn't sure what was even in there. I was just doing it out of habit of, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, wait a second. I'm out. So I bailed on it.
So you have no remorse now that you didn't go and buy something. It just doesn't even matter to you.
No, I mean, right now, like, life is nothing but the office because of all the things that are starting to come in.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, literally 1,144 Jim Halperts are arriving tomorrow. So like, that's all I am thinking about right now is how in the world we're going to pull this off. So I was like, I don't even want to have another package. Like, I'm done. So
how popular is The Office, by the way? Are we getting a lot of orders for them?
Well, we got the orders in February. It sold, like 240 bundles, on February 15th, February 16th. Now it's just time to pay the piper for this stuff.
Yeah. So there was a chase in that bundle, by the way, right?
Yeah, that's why 1,144 gems are coming tomorrow.
Oh my god, that I can't even imagine the undertaking with all of that. It blows my mind that you have to go through all that stuff.
It's 30 master cases, so I mean, it's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I love the office, but it's gonna be an undertaking. I've already put Jim up on eBay. I'm like, please buy him. I will get him to you now. So.
Now, Blazen Pops, what did you guys didn't order anything from Funko Shop? Is that right?
We got the Toucan and Batman.
Oh, you did get the Toucan and Batman.
Yeah. We didn't get the Fun Day. We didn't even know the Fun Day box was going on.
Oh, no.
Right.
I didn't know that was a thing, so.
Well, so
It's
really funny. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been watching the Funko live stuff, and Sully was on there, and he mentioned there might be a live stream. So I got myself all amped up. Last year, I sat outside. I live streamed with some of my friends while we watched it together and talked about it, ordered the boxes, and then they canceled the live stream. And I was so upset and devastated. So Friday night, a couple of my friends on Instagram started talking to me. We did the live chat like I had mentioned before. And during, somebody was like, oh my God, they updated the Funko Shop page. Go and check it out. And it was like down for maintenance. It popped up. And then before you know it, Funko sent out a message, like I guess on Twitter and Facebook and everything. Here's a code to get in, and blah, blah, blah. It's for this fun box and all this crap. And I was like, holy crap. Meanwhile, Heather is like dead to the world in the bedroom. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to order 2 of them. We have to order these, or we have to order them and open them.
Sorry.
And meanwhile, I was running around the house trying to find credit cards. I looked like I was on fire.
I really wish I had been up for that because it was so funny last year. Last year, they had live streamed the event and they said, we have a special code for the Funko Shop. Go order this. It's a mystery, blah, blah, blah. So Chris went on the Funko Shop, ordered it, and he's like, oh my God, I don't know what I ordered, but I ordered it. Yeah! And I'm like, should I get one? He's like, I don't know what it is, but you probably should. Yeah! And he's like doing this weird dance.
I ran around the yard like doing I was like an airplane running around the yard, and Heather and my friend were staring at me, and I was so excited and amped up. Don't tell me why, or ask me why. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. But the fun box is gonna be fun. I can't wait for that. But I do want to rewind here for a second and talk about a big giveaway we're gonna do. Isn't that awesome? I know, it's so exciting. I'm sweating profusely. And not because it's 100 degrees out. I'm sweating because I'm so excited to tell you about this. Heather, why don't you tell them all the rules? Go ahead. Come on.
Oh, there's rules.
There's rules, Heather.
There's rules.
Yes.
I'm not aware of all these
Okay,
rules.
so what you guys need to do is what we want to do is get as many people as we possibly can in the chat. For every 10 people that we get in the chat, we give 1 item away. Meaning, if we get up to 100 people, we'll give away everything that you see right here on this table. Not the T-Rex. Everything right here on the table. We have a Tiny Ghost. We have a Pennywise from FYE. We have a Batman Pez Chase. We have a Predator Hound Chase. We have a Steve from Baskin Robbins. We have a Captain Crunch from Target. We have a Jiren. We have a Todoroki. Glow in the Dark. We have Snap, Crackle, and Pop. And we have the new rocket from Disney Parks.
Okay, can we back up a moment?
We can.
So Chris did not let everyone know that this is not a giveaway going on tonight. It will be going on a week from now.
I didn't get there yet.
Yeah, well, you're getting
explain all the
people in the
rules.
chat excited.
Oh, no, they're not getting excited.
Yes,
They're
they are.
They're okay.
I'm getting excited.
So when are we doing this? We're doing this.
We're gonna do
next
this
Sunday.
a week from today. So a week
What
from
time?
a week from today, we'll be back here live 7 p.m. this go around.
Okay.
We'll be on just for 1 hour. We have to get 100 people in this chat for 1 hour, and they cannot leave. If we have by the end of it, and there's only 99 people, we're not giving away the last item. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to blind box these. Meaning, if you win, we're going to write your name down on a roster, and we're going to blind box and ship all this stuff out to you, and you'll be able to find out what you won once you receive it. So there's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
I just read it off, Heather, and then she interrupted me, and this always happens. But this is really fun. We'll take a picture. We'll post it on Instagram. Share it on Instagram. Share it anywhere you possibly can. get all of your friends here, and we'll give all of this stuff away to you, the Funko Pop and Tiny Ghost fan. Okay, there you go, Heather.
You did great.
Did I?
Sort of. You should have like started it out with not today,
No,
but
no.
another day.
Listen, if they go out and tell people to come here now, that's
Oh, well, that's
listen.
fine with
That's
me.
just free.
Tell
We're
your
just-
friends.
But you know, Poppin' Off Toys actually has a really fun thing to tell us while he's here, right, Wes? You had something to carry on about?
Yeah, so I watched Game of Thrones Mystery Box on Friday, which is the worst time to do it because Funko drops their own mystery box that night as well. So I still have 30 spots left in the Game of Thrones mystery sales. I mean, there's some of the boxes right there ready to go, and you know, there's Beyond the Wall Jon Snow's in there, 2 of the Daenerys and Drogons are in there. Metallic 19, 3 Tywin, so it's really good stuff. This is like the pops that did not sell from the Game of Thrones convention because they're a little higher price, so you know, I guess they just didn't sell for whatever reason. But it is going on now. We give away 1 free spot to someone in the chats, and that's what I want to do. So, Heather, would you please do whatever you do to do a drawing, maybe have tight numbers, whatever, and you find me someone that I can give away one of these boxes to.
Ooh. How should we give this away?
Do you just want to do numbers? Numbers is pretty easy.
It's easy, but people yell about that.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to ask you to give us a number between one number and another. When you tell us that and we pick the person who won, do not get mad. Your chat might look different than ours.
I have 2 chats
Again.
up, so...
Our chat might look different, okay?
Like put a number in.
So, yeah, so we want you to put a number in. That's how you're going to win a spot. And the number is going to be between... Heather, you go ahead and tell them.
The number is going to be between 10 and 60. 10 and 50. Sorry.
I'm gonna go buy one. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, I like that. The chat's saying I have an echo, so I will bow out after we do this giveaway so this echo will go away for you guys.
Is there an echo?
Yeah, go ahead, give me a number.
Okay.
Huh.
Turn your volume, is there an echo?
I don't know.
You did tell them the number?
Yes.
Very good.
We sound like we're in outer space, guys.
Oh boy.
Do we all sound that way?
Well, nobody's talking.
Yeah.
Wow, still waiting.
You have an echo.
Woo, I heard that echo.
Got it.
LJ the Geek, congratulations.
Congratulations.
26 was the number. So, LJ the Geek, well, Wes will tell you how to contact him, I guess.
LJ the Geek in the chat, I am just saying, hey, send me your name and address, and I'll get that thing out tomorrow.
Yay!
Excellent.
Guys-
Okay. So, aside from the Funko stuff, did you guys see anything else from SDCC that popped up during SDCC that you want?
The Iron Patriot. Hot toy.
You didn't raise your hand. Cory was nice and raised his
I'm
hand.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That was actually one of them that I was going to say. Every freaking statue that they made of, like, they had Peter Parker and Mary Jane, like, on a couch.
Yeah.
That was awesome. They're doing hot toys of almost every single suit that you get in the Spider-Man PS4 game. That is awesome. Even the, I think it was Mezco did a Moon Knight. I definitely need to try and figure out how I can get that.
Yeah. They're, you said Mezco Moon Knight?
I think it's Mezco.
So they made actually 2 of them. One was a variant. They had one that was black and white and another one that's like black and gray, but forgive me, I might be wrong about that. But I totally agree. The hot toys that they were showing are amazing. Amazing hot toys. The Iron Patriot specifically is awesome.
Question.
Yeah.
Does someone have their speakers up very loud?
They're not like super loud.
Because it sounds almost like some, like,
Alright,
the speakers are being picked up by a mic. And if you chew that ice any louder, I'm going to, like, throw you through the roof.
I'd like to see you try, Heather. I'd love to see you try.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not that strong.
I don't know what it could be. Yeah, so Wes, did you happen to see anything from SDCC that popped up that other than Funko, something that you might be interested in?
I'm really trying to resist the hot toys. I know that you are like all in, and they are amazing.
Yes.
But until I get a better place to display them, I am going to try my best to stay away. But the hot toys, Tony Stark, Iron Man, hot toy,
Yes.
fire.
Dude, you're talking about the battle damage one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I've ever seen anything more realistic than that. The picture of it was absolutely amazing. I really want to see that thing in person.
Yep. That thing was awesome. So that was probably the coolest thing that I saw.
Yeah, it was, for me, it's between that one and the Iron Patriot. The fact that they had like a little Rocket the Raccoon hanging on the back of it really blew my mind. I was really excited about that. So that would be kind of cool in the future. But hot toys are one of those things, like we can go out and buy Funko Pops all day long, but when you go and buy a hot toy, you're really making a commitment. One pop I did want to mention, by the way, that's interesting. I posted it on Instagram just the other day, but we received our Wong, and he actually came with the SDCC sticker, and that's how they're shipping them out, which I thought was oh, here, that's for you guys. It's interesting because I didn't expect for them to do that. I don't know if this was an accident. I've never seen a pop shipped out with an SDCC sticker on it before.
Yeah, that had to be an accident. I've seen other people receive their Wong, and it's shared.
Well, so there are some other people on Instagram that were saying they received theirs the same way.
I saw a few of them that did.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people. So I thought maybe I was the only one. And then when I went on Instagram, all these people were coming out, oh yeah, mine's like that too, and everybody else is like that too. I still have yet to... So Wes, you did see a shared sticker?
Sorry, I mute myself every time. Yeah, I did. I'm trying to look for it right now, actually. But yeah, buddy of mine was making a joke about something wrong with his Wong, and it was damaged from Walmart, of course. And then I remember seeing the shared sticker. I'm looking at that picture right now, actually.
Yeah, so the one thing that kind of shocked me this year is the fact that Funko Shop, their items were very, very easy to get. Were you guys shocked by that?
Yeah.
I thought for sure when Heather and we were driving back from Target, because we didn't do much hunting due to the mega stream that we were on. We were just so dog tired from it. On our way back, I was like, you know what? I might just order the bundle because I don't know if I have a chance to get some of this stuff. And she's like, don't buy the bundle. Don't buy the bundle. We don't want anything from the bundle. And I was like, okay, you're probably right. So we get home. I ordered a couple items, and then it stayed up for like an hour. The Batman, I think, was the only one that sold out.
Well, yeah, Toy Tokyo was up for days.
Yeah, did that ever sell out?
Yeah, I finally did sell out, I think, today.
Toy Tokyo was just a bundle, though, correct?
Yeah,
$8.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But now I'm getting an echo. I don't know where the echo is coming from. I don't know if it's from me or from who. I don't know where it's from. But is it bad? Did you listen to it?
It's really bad.
On the phone? Did you hear it? Let me hear it.
Yeah, it was like really bad when I heard it on my phone.
But our speakers aren't making any noise now, so I know it's not us.
I don't know where it's coming from. Hey Wes, can you do me a favor and mute? Are you muted now? Is he?
Yeah, Blazen and Cory, everyone seems to be echoing besides us.
I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, well, I mean, what are we gonna do? We're stuck right now. I have to work on that later. Because we've gone live with other people before and we've never had this issue, so I have no idea where it could be coming from. But the fact is with SDCC this year, I found that it wasn't very hard to get some things, and that kind of bummed me out because I enjoyed the hunt. And I did notice that the aliens, by the way, here they are unboxed. The aliens were one of the harder items to get, and I noticed people were looking for them. And some of their GameStops, I think Blazen, you guys said that your GameStop actually didn't even have these. So
No, they didn't have any of them.
And then I noticed Carl and Ellie, they didn't, like, my box lunch got 14 of them, and there was 30 people waiting outside the door. So it seemed like on some of them there wasn't enough made, but on a lot of them there's more than enough made.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. The Carl and Ellie was another one that was hard to get. And, here at a lot of our stores, GameStop had the thing on the front door that told you how many of what they had. And the aliens, most of them said 1. So a lot of the stores had 1 in the area. But somebody posted online in a group the other day that one store had like 36 sets of these. 36. And all these other stores only had 1. I don't understand how they can mess it up. I guess the manager of the store would have to order them. I don't know how that works. I've never worked at a retail store like that. But 1 versus another store having 36, kind of crazy.
I would assume it has to deal with how much traffic that store gets.
Yeah. Well, the store that I'm talking about that we go to, there are a lot of pop collectors that go in there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. I don't know. I'd have to ask our friend about that, of how he actually gets his orders in. Yeah, because last year, like a couple years ago during New York Comic Con, I remember James Gunn popped up. He was a 500 count, and he like sold like instantly on Funko Shop. And I remember hating that so much, but looking back on it, I love that there was like sort of a thrill to it. Like the Funko Shop box the other night, or the box of fun. That was the most amount of fun I had during this SDCC, was obtaining that.
Yeah, it was almost like it was a box load.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the box of fun that it's not only is it fun that you're getting, you get 3 pops in this thing, and then they're all a mystery. It's just, I don't know. I really enjoy that they're doing this. This is now the 2nd year in a row. I really hope they continue, and I really hope that they live stream it again next year, because I love that.
Yeah, that was great.
It was great. So I'm hoping so Heather and I really want to go to do SDCC and Fanatics Day, or Fun Days rather, next year. That's something that's like on the top of my list. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I would love to do it. I'm surprised, Wes, that they don't offer you or say something to you about being able to go, or offering you some sort of spot somewhere.
There's just so many people with a Funko account that would take up, entire room.
Yeah, but I don't know. You seem your name pops up, no pun intended, more than a lot of other like Funko shops. So I'm surprised that you're not one of the very first people they think of.
No thoughts for me.
Have you been to SDCC at all? Because I know you've been to Fun Days.
Last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
No, but I think it's because I was with the wrong person.
Oh, I see.
All we did was the marketplace, and I had a vendor badge. So, like, basically, as a vendor, you can buy extra badges. And so, a vendor bought us an extra badge. So, I couldn't enter lotteries for anything. I couldn't do Funko, Lego, nothing. I was just basically walking around. And eventually my rep did let me buy at the Funko booth, so that was cool. But yeah, I went, and I would like to go back again with maybe a different person, maybe
Sure.
want to do something.
So when they let you go to the booth, did you get there at a point where you could have picked out anything you wanted from the list?
So basically, I was so like down about the whole experience. The first night, I emailed her and I was like, "Is there any way I can get so and so and so and so? I'm so sorry to ask you this." And she's like, "Let me see what I can do." And then she messaged me the next day. She's like, "Come at this time. I got you those pops." And I was like, "Holy crap!" So I went up to the booth and the security let me in. And she goes, "Now's your chance. What do you want?" And so I didn't want to like take advantage of her, so I only got like 2 or 3. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's cool, and that's the thing. That's probably the biggest flaw, I think, is that there is a lottery that goes along with the Funko booth, and many collectors who end up going come back very upset because they had no chance to get in there. So this year, everybody was having a very easy go at obtaining their pops that they wanted, right? So it seems like people were complaining that they were able to get all of their stuff when usually they're complaining that they didn't get all of their stuff. Do you guys like the fact that that things were so easy to get? Because I've already explained that for me, I hated that things were so easy to obtain. Do you guys like the fact of like having the hunt and having the thrill of it, Cory?
For me, it wasn't really. There wasn't really that much that it was like super rare or super wanting. So for them to kind of let everyone have it was, it was almost like how ECCC was this year. There wasn't really that many things that were like, oh my god, I need that. So maybe it wasn't the fact that there was too many and they all went around. It was the fact that no one cared as much as like.
Very good point.
You know what I mean? Like the toucan, I bought the day after. It wasn't even the same day. I went on the Funko shop and I was like, oh, it's still here. Why? So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that they're still up right now. Wes, so for your shop, do you buy any of these pops, like the ones that are in the store, and resell? I see a lot of stores do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm really on the fence because I feel like as a customer that people would look down on that, like you're flipping pops. Because obviously, if you're going to take the time to do it, you're not going to sell it for $14.99 or whatever it is.
Right.
So I've never done that, and I probably should because I mean, stores do it, and I guess they do well doing it because not everybody can get access to go shopping that day. But I've never done it. I've never went into a store and bought out what they had and put it up on a website. It just feels a little icky to me, almost like that's a collector line that I just don't want to cross or be known to crossing. So I haven't done it.
That's a good answer. I asked that question because I figured that was going to be the answer, and that's rightfully so. I think that's why people should come to Poppin' Off Toys and buy from you, because with that kind of mentality, that would make me want to come back more and more, which is why I do. You guys are awesome. Hey, look, you have a miniature behind you.
I do. Sorry.
No, you're good. So Blazen Pops, what pops would you like to see come out for NYCC this upcoming year? Because now we're past SDCC. Is there one specific pop from like a recent movie or a recent line that you would like to actually come out at NYCC?
I'd like to see a awesome Game of Thrones pop, and like they should go crazy with it. They could do a limited number, like a Bloody Ghost, or there's so many options they could do that were awesome. I mean, we could go a little crazy and say they could come out with a NYCC exclusive Masande, and then a limited number, like, headless version, like the headless neck.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. I hope for NYCC. We'll go around the table a little bit here, but for NYCC, I hope they make more of what I want. I think that's what I'm really after. Because it kind of bummed me out that we didn't get a lot of things that we're interested in. And Cory, I think you made a very good point by saying that. Is there any pops that you would like to see come forward at a con? And when I say that, I'm not talking about like, obviously commons come out for films all the time, but is there a special like version of a character you'd like to see eventually come out at a con, like glow in the dark or any of that jazz?
I think New York Comic Con would be a perfect prime spot for Iron Man with the gauntlet.
Yeah.
We don't have it, and New York, he is the face of New York for the movies, so I think that would be a perfect one. This is kind of just like a weird variant, but spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home. The black suit, the stealth suit that he wears, he gets called Night Monkey.
Yeah.
I would love to get same exact pop, maybe a flocked version or something where like his head has that like velvety feel, because it is like a ski mask.
Right.
And then instead of Spider-Man stealth suit, it says Night Monkey, and it's like the exclusive.
So not even Spider-Man as a monkey in a stealth suit, just
the name.
box
All you have to
variation
do is
and
change
font.
the name on the box. That's it.
I like
And
that.
I'd buy it.
I feel like Wes Howard's gonna say something like, something from Toy Story.
Oh yeah, absolutely, any of that. But Zach, I've always, to your point about Game of Thrones, I always wish they did a Theon and then a Chase Reek. I thought that was like,
Oh yeah.
perfect. If you're ever gonna do a chase, Theon and Reek is the absolute chase you can do. But doesn't look like that happening. But yeah, I mean, Pixar's got a new movie coming out, so it's time to turn my attention to the next one. So I want pops from the next one.
Wes, how early do you see, like, we see a lot of concept stuff come out, during Fun Days. How soon was it last year that you started seeing those pops come in for order?
It was probably started a couple weeks after, and then progressed throughout later in the year, probably into October was probably some of the last ones.
Okay.
That we saw. But so yeah, those are always fun to see what's coming, gets people excited, kind of lets you know, okay, this thing's not stopping, they're continuing to do this. So yeah, it was some pretty cool stuff they had coming. To me, Pez though, man, Pez suck. No, like people just don't buy them.
No. So do you have any Pez like in stock right now?
Sure, no one buys them. So I stopped ordering them because no one buys them.
That's crazy. I'm wondering, are you a part of any of the Pez communities on Facebook?
I am not. No.
Highly
I mean, that's probably why I don't sell them.
Highly
Yeah,
recommend that you join them because I actually joined a couple just to see what they're about. The people in there are just as diehard for Pez as they are for Funko Pops, or worse. They are going on and buying Pez's from San Diego Comic-Con, buying Pez's that are like to almost $1,000.
wow.
Yes, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's
I know a couple really hardcore Pez people. There's one that lives like 45 minutes away from me. He's got the world record for the most of the exact same Pez. And do you know the ad icon Bone Daddy?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, it's the skull with like the black collar and he's wearing purple.
Yeah.
Do you remember those Pez coming out for like every Halloween? It was like just a generic Pez. It was just a skull. He's got like over 30,000 of them.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
30,000. Holy crap.
Yeah, of the exact same Pez. And then he's got like a Pez that's probably about 3 feet tall. Like a working Pez.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you should.
I don't know.
You should
Where
totally
does he get the candy?
Yeah. What does he do with the candy?
I don't know. Maybe he just used like a bar of soap or something.
A Hershey bar is fit in there?
Possibly. I don't know. I am gonna do like a showcase of his whole collection. So as soon as me and him get at the same time, then I'm gonna go to his house, and it's ridiculous.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You should totally hook up with him and do a
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Hey Wes, do you watch any of the like Pixar Theory videos and everything like that? Do you go like deep into it?
No, I mean, I personally don't believe they're all connected, but I think it's fun to see how people, try to make it. So, I don't go too deep into it though.
I think originally that they weren't, and now that Pixar's like, wait a minute, all right, we got to make all of these connect.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Pez candy, that's all my Pez are good for is my kids to beg me to eat Pez candy.
So
I'm pretty sure one bar is only like 18 calories or something. So you're fine.
Yeah, 18 calories, but it's also what, $3 for me because I have to open the thing.
Yeah, true.
That's a lot of candy. So last question. I noticed for us this year, we practically ordered everything online. I think I bought one thing in store. Did you guys buy most of your stuff online for SDCC, or did you end up going to store for them?
I'll start. I actually had a conflict and had to be at somewhere during the morning of SDCC. So I had one of my employees go for me and pick up my pop. So I did order the Fun Days box, but the very few actually got them in store.
Okay, interesting. And Corey, you only picked up like one, right? One or two?
Yeah, 100% of everything I ordered was online.
And what was the pop that you ordered?
Just the toucan.
The
I
toucan.
wanted something that said San Diego Comic-Con, and by the time I got around to it, Batman was already sold out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And Blazen?
So I ordered everything online. It was all right. GameStop was terrible.
Yeah.
But Walmart was pretty rough. But other than that, the rest was smooth.
Did
I
you?
don't like buying them online. I like going to the store. I like the chaos of everybody going and trying to get what they want. And I had to work late that day, so I left on my lunch break. And I was like, if I'm not back in time, I don't know what to tell you guys. I got to go get these. So I showed up, and then I was like, you know what? As I'm standing in line, I'd get out and go see what they have, and then get back in line. Somebody else had taken my spot, and I was like, you know what? Whatever. He bought all of them online. I really don't need to buy any of them. So I went over to Barnes and Nobles, and I bought the Snoopy. And I didn't plan on buying him, but he was really cute, so I had to.
See? That's what happens with these cons. You go to the store, and you're like, "Oh, that one doesn't fit in my collection, but I love it so much."
Oh look what you did! You are making Chris think it's okay to buy. So he set out to get 2 or maybe 3 Funko Pops. I swear to you, has ordered at least like 10. And I don't understand where the want came from, because half of the things he was like, "Oh, that's stupid," but he ordered it anyway.
Hey, listen. You married me. Answer for that, Heather. You married me.
Unfortunately.
You're with this. Huh? You're with this. Yeah, so, well, that's awesome. So it sounds like everybody did okay. They got what they wanted for this SDCC. I had a problem with the thrill part, but maybe that's because there weren't a whole lot of things out there that people actually wanted to get their hands on. But I'm glad to have this conversation that you guys did get what you were looking for, so that worked out perfectly. We'll do this again. Maybe we'll wrangle ourselves back up next time for NYCC. After NYCC passes, we'll get on here. We'll go live. We'll discuss it just like this again.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully
excited.
No sound issues.
I'm really excited. My prediction for NYCC is that Chris is going to say he's going to get 2 pops and then get 25.
Exactly.
And I'm so excited to hear the long lists of what you got.
That's how I trick you. Isn't that good? Don't you like that?
Oh, I hate everything.
Wes, if you want to, one more time, go on and tell people about popping off toys and all that jazz. It's self-promotion.
Yeah, I appreciate the plug. Popping Off Toys, man, online retailer of Funko Pops. So pre-orders is mainly our big thing. So anything that's coming, love for you to check us out. We do a lot of mystery sales. Got one active right now. It's Game of Thrones. So poppingofftoys.com, and always reach out if you have any questions. That's something that I'm very passionate about, is customer service and responding within 24 hours of any message, email, or anything Facebook that comes in. Give us a shot. We'd love to serve you, and appreciate you guys letting us come on tonight, man.
Of course. We'll do it again very, very soon. Guys, we're going to disconnect from you now. We're going to talk to them for 2 seconds about this giveaway, and then we're off ourselves. So thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Anytime.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Corey,
Yes.
I
See
hope
ya.
your power comes back on soon.
It won't.
All right,
Bye,
later, guys.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Wes. All right, guys. Well, that was awesome. Al.
It was great. If you guys have not, go subscribe to Completely Cory and Blazen Pops on YouTube, and follow them all on Instagram, Poppin' Off Toys. I believe Cory is Completely Cory, or is he Cory Collectibles?
Cory Collectibles.
I think he might be actually both.
Yeah, he has a lot.
And Blazen Pops. So I'll drop the names and stuff
Oh,
below
yeah, sure. Oh, I'm
in the
sorry.
chat
Yeah, go ahead.
for you guys.
I apologize for the sound issues. I kind of figured out what it was. It had something to do with some balancing of sound, so I hope that it got a little bit better at the end. It was a little rough at first. There was a lot of echoing and and listen, if I'm watching something and it's echoing, I'm out too. So I understand your complaints, and hopefully we can do better as we go along. We're still getting better at this every time we go live. And make videos and all that jazz. But thank you very much for the ups, the mad ups here. Awesome stream, and and all that stuff. We really appreciate that. I do want to touch upon again that we have a big giveaway. It's going to be a week from today, which would be, what day is that, Heather? Can you just hover over?
The 28th.
Is it 28th?
Yes.
The 28th of July, we're going to have a big giveaway where we have 10 items. If we get 100 people in the chat, we're going to give away every single item that you see right here. I'll go over it one more time. Steve from Baskin Robbins, Predator Hound Chase. We have the Todoroki, or I always say
Todoroki, I think.
Todoroki. Sorry for me scrambling the name. Jiren from Dragon Ball. Captain Crunch from Target. Batman Pez Chase. Pennywise FYE. A tiny ghost, a regular tiny ghost, the white one. Rocket from the Disney Park exclusive from Mission Breakout. And Snap Crack One Pop. So these guys right here will be available to you to win. All you have to do is go and share the Gastlecast. Try to get as many people here as you possibly can. And we'll do a live, it'll be sort of like a game that we'll play in order for you to win. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So please make sure you bring all of your friends, bring all your peeps. Heather, tonight was great. I really enjoyed that. I always love hanging out with Blazen. I love hanging out with Completely Cory. And Wes from Poppin' Off Toys is amazing. And if his attitude and the way he operates doesn't make you want to go and buy from him, I don't know what would. He is a great, great guy.
Well, besides his attitude, and what else did you say? His attitude and...
I said his attitude and the way he, basically the way he
the way
conducts
he
himself.
operates?
The way he operates.
Okay, so besides that, he guarantees mint condition.
Yes, he does.
And
he does,
he's amazing. He does incredible mystery boxes. He has a Game of Thrones one up right now, which you can go to. He still has 30-some boxes up for grabs that he throws together at random. You are taking a chance, though. He sends out, I believe, 100 boxes, and I want to say 17 of them are like the higher-priced items in this go-around. But he has some pretty awesome pops up for grabs this round.
He does. He the pops in that mystery box makes me want to go buy one. Collecting Dad is here. Thank you, Collecting Dad. We had a good time the other night. We chatted on Instagram. We did a live chat. He and a couple other people. We had a really good time just talking about Funko Pops, ordering our boxes of fun, and just talking all things SDCC. So I really appreciate you reaching out and connecting and hanging out. That was a lot of fun. And if you guys ever want to connect with us and hang out with us, aside from here on YouTube, you can always reach out to us on Instagram at Gastlecast, where you can reach out through message. We'll talk to you. We're not one of those channels that doesn't respond back. We always respond. And we love meeting each and every one of you. Hopefully one of these days we can get out to some of these cons that are local to you, and you can meet us and we can meet you, because that's what this is all about. It's all about having fun and meeting and building friendships.
It really is.
Friendships, Heather!
That's my favorite thing.
That's
my
right.
favorite thing about pop collecting is that we've literally met our very best friends through this.
Yes, which is amazing.
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
I love
and
it.
we're growing good friendships with a lot of people that are here. Great friendships, actually. Completely Cory, we're growing close with him, and Blazing Pops, of course, Collecting Dad, Kitty Sam's World, all of you guys. Lady Enigma, you all are awesome. Tasha, I love seeing all your names when we go live and hanging out with us. Was there anything else, Heather? I'm trying to think. Am I missing anything? So just go and do the giveaway. For the giveaway, just make sure you go on Instagram and share us with all of your friends. Tag us. That way we know that you shared. And whoever shares us will be entered into the giveaway. That's what.
How? Oh, are we gonna do one specifically for the shares?
Yes.
Okay, so listen. Before you go and share, I mean, you can please feel free to share us right now. But we're going to come up with some sort of image to share with all of this giveaway info.
Right.
So make sure your profile is public so that we can account for everybody who does share us. But 1 out of the 9 or however many giveaways we do, or 10, I'm sorry, 1 out of the 10 giveaways,
right,
will be one
specifically to
for
those
the
who
people
share.
who share on Instagram. But like we said, we're going through groups of 10. So at 10 viewers, one thing gets given away. 20 viewers, another thing, up into 100.
Right. We'll add one more item so that way we have one just for the shares, and the other 10 will be for every 10 people that come into the chat. Boom, done. So we'll have a lot of stuff to give away. It'll be a lot of fun. Next Sunday will be an hour of craziness. We will start. It'll start then, and then when we end, that's when we end, and that's where we stop. If only 20 people, like 20, 25 people show up, we're only giving away 2 items. So you're going to want to bring more people so we can give everything away. So everybody has a chance to win something cool. Okay? Boom. That's it. That's all I got. Heather, I'm tired.
It's
been a long weekend. Been a long weekend. We do have 2 videos coming your way. So look out for them for the next couple of days. I'm actually going to make up a calendar. And from now on, we're going to release videos certain days of the week. And we're going to go live certain days of the week. Our live days are always Wednesday and Sunday. We're always live Wednesday and Sunday. However, this Wednesday we will not be live because I'm actually going out of town for a concert. So we'll probably go live either on Tuesday or Thursday. You will know. We'll send something out, put something out during this week, and you'll know when we're going to go live next. So that's that. Guys, now is your time in the chat section. We blank together, whatever you want to say. We mystery box together. We give away together. All that kind of good stuff. K&L Pop Hunters, thank you. You're awesome. So post down in the comment section below. It's your time. Guys, we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Meep, meep.